A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Fox. Outside Robinson. It's Fournier on the wing. And no good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden, at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Bucket is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Robinson. Sabonis, no good. Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Fox. Another shot. Sabonis, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Young. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Now, here is Young. 5 to shoot. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Here's Ivy, following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Robinson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
I think Mitchell Robinson getting more and more comfortable with plays like this. Contact on it, still able to finish.
Here's Young. That shot off the mark. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target with his 3. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. That's in coming off the assist from Young.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
.122 left to play in the first. Outside, Fox. Takes it inside. And Capella sends it back. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Fox. And too long on the shot.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young with the ball. 6 points for him. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Pass to Fournier to end the run. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Fox. Driving to the basket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Inside. Here's Capella. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific.
Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench. Has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season. That takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. No one near him. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with a shot.
Pass to Stein. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. And stolen by Wright. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barnes left side. Mitchell in the corner. And stolen by Wright. Outside Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Stein. Taken away by Williams. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Kings trail by 18. And that's an intentional foul. We all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in the locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Sabonis. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Young outside. Pass to Williams. Out to Gallinari. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here are the Kings now. It's an 18-point game. Robinson on the wing. Here's Fox. They could use a bucket. Atlanta with the rebound. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 20.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Capella. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
That one falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
High post Young. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
And here's Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Goes back up. Nifty move. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a size. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Williams a screen. Oh, that's offensive interference. The Kings trailed by 16. Outside Fox. It's deflected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Williams with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Fox with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Young. 8 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Williams with the block.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Here's Williams. That shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Right side, Williams. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And so he hits both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
At the elbow, Williams. The Hawks working the ball around, and the basket is good. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Fournier in the corner, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Floats it up for Williams. Sabonis with the block. They recover it. Here's Hunter, and he drives in.
And how about Hunter getting up to flush it down?
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. And stolen by Hunter. Williams with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Fournier. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Hunter. He's guarded by Fournier. And stolen by Fournier. Comes up empty down low. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Williams for 3. Robinson with the block.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Kings.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Fans,
It's Atlanta.
916 Crew.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Kings trail by 20. Here's Ivy. In the corner, Holmes with it. Over Gallinari. Holmes can't get it to go in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. Out to Gallinari. There's the triple. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Ivy. Back to Cauley-Stein. It's stolen by Capella. Out left to the wing. Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. From deep, Williams. Rebounded by Holmes.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal
We've heard the
foul.
calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunities.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
The Kings trail by 18. Goes up the baseline. Here's Ivy, defended by Young. Young with the steal. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Ivy. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Screen by Capella. Here's Young. Another miss by Young.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The Hawks lead by 16. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A floater, and it's laid up and in by Young. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Second team.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Fox goes in. A beautiful reverse layup.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
.29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Collins from outside. The offensive rebound. Young outside. Over Robinson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Right side, Fox. Over Bogdanovich. Offline from the high post. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. Yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head up over water. My eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
Oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery. Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it. It's all fine, but who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
I'll keep holding you down. Even though you're not around. So hard to get over it. I've tried to get under it. Stuck in between. It is what it is. Bye-bye for now. I'll keep holding you down. You do it for me. You do it for me. All black attire. My them ride out. Horseback for hire. For the drive. I ain't talking Richard. And I'm talking proud. We ain't now about. We ain't now about. Huh? We ain't now about. Grease. We ain't now about Gets and Skeppy.
Go on, then. I feel like I'm born again. Me and Gets on the track and it's feeling like the rooftop all again. Yeah, we're that again. Get the. Soon as they told me about the power that came with the black skin, unlocked it, then I tapped in. Alchemist, when I feel the pressure, I make diamonds. I could not stop getting the racks in.
Who would've thought back then we'd be some powerful black men? Back when we was in the States, I was trapped in. Y'all know how it's impacted us. Can't block it when flats are us. Abandoned flats with the man them.
I took a few L's on my champion hat, came back like a champion while being black.
African man, you see the jewels on my neck. Class of deja, went school with the best. When I my lyrics, you know what? Better check it. I cannot act for the image. I'm in the motherland, putting racks in the village. What you talking about, Willis? Ever see me on the iPhone? Better know that I'm talking about business.
Don't tell me go back where I came from, while the queen sits there in stolen jewels. Cool, I go back with a chain on. The place like Akon. I got a with your name on. Then the pavement you played on. You think I give a but I lose screw? My brother. Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see who, I see what,
I see free. Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see what, I see who, I see free. Yeah, please don't talk about numbers. I don't want to hear what he did. Talk about me, you're talking undefeated. Talk about SKGH, no introduction needed. The Queen offered me the MBE, I said no, and I went home, got my chieftaincy. Now I'm back on the street. Police stop me in the street, they want to take a pic.
There's only one gets and there's only one skeptic. Of a king's son, named my son Emperor. You see, right now I'm on a mad one. I need red rooms so the old monk pepster. I gonna say I don't want no, like man don't know I am the young mad boy of lecture. Diamond under pressure.
Them man are playing question time, talking about who's next in line, who the best in grime. All we wanna know is who gonna stand the test of time. Labels on the phone and I had to press decline with a heart like mine. How could I quit? Bought a crib out of the bits. Mumsy proud of the kids. Didn't want to play us on the radio. We took the thing worldwide. Now man,
I'm a serial cheat. I got too many exes. Yo, no high look, I've been dumping. Where was you when that boy better know when that movement air right now? Man, I'm wondering. Some of you need humbling. I got that needs. Got gal asking my real name. My mum don't even call me Justin. Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see who, I see what, I see free.
Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see what, I see who, I see free. Go on then, go on then, go on then. Down like confetti. Won't bring a swing up if the beef is petty. Nah, rude boy, I just make you leave it in your forehead sweaty. I make you wish you never. Go on then, you think you're ready? Cruise.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
LA timeout.
So the Clippers win the tip.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Leonard outside. Pass to George. And here's Zubats. Guarded by Capella. 4 on the clock. With 1 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Back to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now Los Angeles with it. Leonard on the wing. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Harrison, no good. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Here's Harrison. Zubats. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
It's stolen by Leonard. It's stolen by Hunter. In transition, here they come. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
To the middle. Here's Zubats. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Harrison.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Leonard outside. Over Bogdanovich. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Collins, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Tries it from 16. Young misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. George has got 5 now.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Inside. Kicks it to George. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Hunter can't get it to go. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in the position to finish that play.
Here's Harrison. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Leonard with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. Leonard can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Stolen by Collins. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
With lot of section, wants a t-shirt.
Change it up. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Marketing from long range. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
The Clippers trail. And it's Powell off the drive. Markkanen outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Collins. They get the rebound. Here's Hunter. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Collins. Young from long range. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hunter from the arc. Powell pulls it in.
Atlanta foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now,
and we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Jackson with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the inside. Batum. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading. Outside Gallinari. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. Shoots. It's good. Off the glass. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Up top, Powell. Here's Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Atlanta with a rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gallinari for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
So both teams changing it up here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Williams from long range. Gets the three ball to go. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Leonard on the wing. The fadeaway. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. To the paint. Puts it up. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now. Out to Covington. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
The three. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Atlanta with the ball. 10-point lead. Down low. Zubats with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrison. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to George. Now Leonard. Fires for three. Collins with the rebound. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by George. Back to Hunter. Inside. And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. George for three. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 8 points.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Capella. And a nice finish on the layup. Capella's gotten his third basket of the night.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
George, right side. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Hunter. Puts up a three. Screen by Capella. Yes, it's good. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Here's Zubats. Out to the wing. Now here's Leonard. Here's Harrison. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Young, here we go, to the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 8 points.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Picked by Covington. And here's George. Misses the three. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Hunter, good.
DeAndre Hunter.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks leading. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Nicholas Batum.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Pass to Harrison. Into the lane. Here's Hartenstein. Looking to end the run. Williams grabs the board. Outside Hunter. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
Three-point basket.
Hunter's got his third bucket of the night.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
All right.
And so it's in.
On the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Spirit.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Here's Harrison. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
5 on the clock.
L.A. foul. Shaquille Harrison. That's his second.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson. The Hawks call a timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. 4 on the clock. And here's Hunter from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
Trying to close out. You got to
I'll never lose.